Alright, y'all. What's up, man? So, I guess we supposed to be graduating today, which completely blew me. They just not telling me this. So I've been a holdover in the holdover bay, right? And all that means is you're not training at the moment. The reason I'm not training is because I'm jump 5 complete, and they recycle me for disrespecting the NCO. I say that very lightly because, honestly. But at the end of the day, I'm sitting in the bay. I'm on the phone. I'm just talking because like we ain't doing nothing. And how about they gonna come in there and talk about some everybody that's graduating today? What? Graduating today? Who graduate? Apparently, I guess we all graduate in about an hour. So I ain't even had time to do my little get together that I was gonna do for y'all because I didn't know they was finished jumping. They've been jumping for like 7 days. Like no cap, they've been jumping for like 7 days. So they've been jumping since I got here. And yeah, so I ain't really had time to, you know what I'm saying, put a little video for together for y'all, like a little montage like I wanted to. So I'm gonna really have to add content on top of this. So let me see what today's date is. Today's the 27th. Today's February 27th, Monday. I'm gonna end up throwing some content on top of this, and y'all gonna get this like a day or two late. Because I didn't know he was graduating. I'm gonna keep it a bug. I did not know, so I cannot record the graduation. So that sucks. Actually, I can't record the graduation. They're not gonna let us. That's a thing. That's like a rule that they have. But you know what I'm saying? I could record what happened leading up to it and what happened afterwards. So y'all will get that for sure. Now, for the most part, I ain't really got no friends here. Kind of just keep to myself. But you know I can have a conversation with a few people, so I'll try to make it entertaining for y'all, get y'all something to watch. But yeah, so I guess we graduating today. And if they push it back, then they push it back. But everybody done jumping except for like one group of people. I think they supposed to be going to jump now. I never heard of this, but I guess they're going to jump now. Mind you, what time is it? My bad. It's 4:30. It military time. That's 4 plus 12 is 16. My bad. I'm still new to this, but yeah. So it's 16:30, and they going to jump now. Okay. So yeah, I don't know how that's gonna go, but I'm just sitting out here waiting on my food. I did some TikToks today too, so I want y'all to go check that out. I don't know my acts and stuff yet. It's probably embarrassing, huh? I should probably edit that out. But TikTok is gonna be tiktok.com at E4Y_Cannon. So yeah, it's gonna be the same as my Instagram and all that stuff, and my YouTube. So I did make 3 TikToks today. By the time I post this, it'll be a couple days ago. But yeah. Also, I guess since we're here, oh snap. My bad, y'all. My bad. All right. I guess I'll do one of y'all ideas for my Instagram, because I know some of y'all had some ideas for my first video. So I'll look at one of these ideas and see which one I like, and then I'll give you a little shout out. Let me see which one I want to do. Did it even save? I hope they save. Oh yeah, okay, they saved. All right. Do a story time. That's tempting. Do a story time. Do a vlog. Do a story time. A day in the life vlog. The day in the life vlog was gonna be the graduation day vlog, which was gonna be today, but I just didn't know graduation was today. They're very last minute with everything, so I'm gonna hold off on that. DKS.Dashay. I'm gonna hold off on that. And instead, what I'm gonna do is so right now I'm looking at why you joined, and then I'm looking at story time. So I'm probably gonna do the why you joined, because I know the story time, if I do the story time, it's probably gonna be about how I met my girlfriend and like all the events surrounding that. But I think I want to save that for a later video. I think I want to save that for the girlfriend reveal, and then give y'all a whole video on that. So instead, what I'm gonna do is why I joined the Army. All right. So to make a long story short, keep it a buck with y'all. I had a couple of reasons for joining. So at the time, I had been getting into it with my parents, so I had just got kicked out the house. Right. I was staying with my grandma. I wasn't really doing anything. I wanted to do something. I knew I wanted to do something. I didn't know what it was. I didn't want to go to college. Not then, at least. Didn't want to go to college. And so I didn't want to stay with my grandma forever. Like, I knew that wasn't an option. So me and my friend, well, he's more like a brother to me. I don't really consider him a friend. I consider him a brother. But at the time, me and my brother Reyes, he's in the Army too. Me and him were like conjuring up a plan, you know what I'm saying, to do better with ourselves. And one of our things was like, okay, well, we could go to the military. We had been said that. We had been talked about going, but we had been talking about going like reserves or like National Guard or something. But at the time when we were looking to go, it made more sense to go active duty. He was having family issues, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna speak on his troubles too much because that's his stuff, but he was having family issues, and I was at the time I didn't really have nothing else to do. Like, I didn't have a place to stay. I was staying with my grandmother, so it just seemed like the best option to go into the Army and to go active duty. So that's what we did. We did everything together. We went in together, and I remember going into MEPS. Our recruiter was cool. Like, I know a lot of people be like, oh, your recruiter either lies to get you in the Army or they lie, like they lie to get you interested or something like that. Our recruiter never really lied to us. Honestly, I can't even remember a time she abstained from the truth. Like, pretty much everything she said was gonna happen happened. Only issue we did run into later down the line was in AIT. Our duty stations were supposed to be the same according to our contract, and they ended up butchering that. But because we went, we both volunteered for Airborne after our contract, they couldn't fix it anyway. So I mean, that was the thing. But no, so we did everything together. We went to MEPS. I remember the first time we went to MEPS. Dang, kid had walked in with a Henny bottle, and if you know anything about like the government buildings, you're not supposed to bring none of that stuff in. So he had walked in with a Henny bottle, and it's like we had walked past him already. Like, we was already past the guards and everything, and so we just like trying to like look back and see what's going on. And man's talking about something like, oh, like I ain't even know like the Henny bottle was in there. Like I forgot. Like, I was like, wow, that's crazy. It's actually funny because come to find out, we ended up meeting him again in basic, and ended up being cool with him. So, but yeah, like I think that was like the first time we went to MEPS. That happened with the Henny bottle. Like, just a lot of interesting stuff. Like, the Henny bottle had happened, and he ended up getting pushed back, so he couldn't even come in MEPS that day. He ended up getting pushed back. But that had happened, so we went through everything, got our physical, basically made sure we was qualified to join the Army, stuff like that. After that, we came back again, and every time you go to MEPS, you go to a hotel the night before, if I'm not mistaken. But that time we didn't go. Yeah, so the next time we went to MEPS, we actually stayed at the hotel the night before. And I remember that night specifically because it was funny, because they was talking about like being in good health, like staying in good shape to join. And that was the night that Reyes was messing with me, and he hit his finger on the chair and cut it open. He was bleeding all around the hotel room. Man, I got a video of that. I might insert that in here. I got a video of that actually. But yeah. So we had hella fun. I ain't gonna lie, we had so much fun just getting to the Army. Let me see what else happened. So the second time we went to MEPS, right? So the second time we went to MEPS, we were supposed to sign our contract right then and there. But neither one of us signed. Reyes didn't sign because he had like a small allergy to like shellfish or something, and they told him that he needed a waiver in order to get in. And I wasn't signing because I told them, I'm like, if he don't sign, I'm not signing. So like they was trying to get me to sign that day. I'm like, nah, like I'm waiting on him to sign, and then once we're ready, we'll come back and sign. And they was like, all right, cool. So that was the second time we went to MEPS. We ended up going back a third time. When we went back that third time, he had already gotten his waiver. Everything was clear. So we just went ahead and signed, and that was it. We signed, and then the last time we came through Mets was, you know, to ship. But all in all, I had a pretty good time, man. Basic was fun for us. I'm not gonna lie, basic was fun for us. So we used to have this drill, and I remember him because he was my favorite drill. Like, he used to smoke us, but he was my favorite drill. His name is Drill Sergeant Gadaru. That man used to like catch me and Reyes doing anything together or separately and smoke us together. Like the amount of times I got in the front lane and rest because of this man. Well, it was because of something I did, but he was the one who put me there. It's crazy. Like, but yeah, sorry about that. My girlfriend called me again. Anyway, like this man would catch us lacking because me and Reyes was in separate platoons. Reyes was in 3rd platoon. He was a savage. I was in 1st platoon. I was a berserker. This man would catch us doing something. Like, he would catch Reyes doing something. He'd be like, "Oh, don't worry about it. Where Cannon at? Cannon, come here. Get down." And I'd be like, right here, like in the geese shit. Like, you want me to do it right here in the geese shit? Like, the geese just shot right there. He'd be like, "Get down." So I have to get down and do push-ups with him. I ain't gonna lie, but other than, like, honestly, that's what made basic fun for me. Like, having drill sergeants like that, like, you could tell they care. Like, they weren't, you know what I'm saying, like, overly aggressive or nothing like that, but it was just like, you know what I'm saying, when you messed up, you got down. Like, you know, it is what it is. And I remember this one drill sergeant, he actually got a TikTok. I can't find it to save my life though. He was my favorite when it came to cadences. I ain't gonna lie, I think his name is Drill Sergeant, what is it? Drill Sergeant Jackson? No, it's not Drill Sergeant Jackson. He's from Jacksonville, but it's not Jackson. It's something else. I can't remember his name, but he was my favorite because he wasn't my drill. He was the drill to another platoon, actually. But yeah, no. So I had a lot of fun in basic. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie though. Towards the end of it, my social battery started to run out. But that was like right before we left, like the week before we left. I was just tired. Like, I was tired of putting up with people's attitudes. I was tired of putting up with people, like, just in general, honestly. I was ready for change. Like, I get like that. Whenever I get in one place too long, it starts to just wear me out, honestly. Like, I just be like, all right, like, all right, it's been long enough. Like, I'm ready to go. But, so, yeah, that's that. That's why I joined, honestly. I don't know. Maybe I should. I'm probably rewatch this to see if it makes sense. If it don't make sense, I'll remake it. But yeah. So all in all, I joined because I didn't have nothing better to do in my life. It was that. It was join the army, or it really wasn't nothing else after that. Like, yeah. So yeah, that's really why I joined. I joined to make something out of myself. Try and use this as an opportunity to be able to do better. You know what I'm saying? Have better in life. Be able to put my people up. But yeah, so let me see who I need to shout out for that idea of the story time. I mean, the why you joined. It wasn't a story time. It's two separate things. All right, I got Hood Member Moods. I don't know. I'm just confused as you. I don't know. But yeah, so that's the why you joined. I guess I threw in a little bit of army experience in the army. I can add some more stuff and make the video a little bit longer. So I'm gonna shout out Maya with 3 A's, 2 Shiesty with 2 Y's. All right, but so that was my basic experience. As far as AIT was concerned, honestly, I enjoy AIT. I enjoy AIT a lot at the beginning. Kind of just dulled down towards the end again. But like I said, that's my social battery running out. I feel like. In the beginning of AIT, right? So I'm gonna explain something that was funny for me. So when we first get there, mind you, the drills at basic have been telling us, like, you know, like, you get to AIT, you're gonna have more freedom, you're gonna be able to do this, you're gonna be able to do that. So it was this drill sergeant Brown. We had just got there. Tango Company 266 Quartermaster Battalion, right? Because I'm a 92 Golf. I'm a chef. So we get there. They make us dump out everything in our bags. Like, we go through the end process and we do the papers, of course, but they make us dump everything out our bags. They're like, yeah, like, dump all that. And I think it was more so Drill Sergeant Brown and everybody else just kind of went along with it. But we dumping everything out, and he's telling us exactly what to bring. And like, when you think of like any kind of army movie and you think about the drill sergeant, like, he was that guy. Like, he was that guy you think about, like, what'd you say, so? Like, he was one of them. But I was amused the whole time. Like, I thought it was so funny. And you can ask, like, on everything I love, you can ask anybody. Like, even my mom will tell you I don't take nothing serious. Like, people hate this about me. Like, I was amused the entire time. And so, like, we dump all our stuff out, and we're just sitting in, like, rows, almost like a little formation. If you know, you know. Almost like a little formation. We got our stuff. Yeah, but like I was saying about AIT, so we're dumping our bags out. You know, this man giving us the whole rundown, like, you know, doing the fear tactic thing that they try and do to you when you're in the Army. And yeah, so that happens. Funny story with me though. So I'm walking up because he said like no sharp objects or something. I just took my razor up there, just cause like I knew he wasn't talking about it, but I took it up there. I guess I was trying to be funny or whatnot. So I take the razor up there, and he's like, "Didn't I say nothing with an open blade?" I was like, "No, you never said that." And he was like, "Whatever, get away from me." And so I'm pulling my foot back, like I'm stepping across the bag, right? So I'm trying to pull my foot back, and the drill sergeant beside him, named Drill Sergeant Jackson, also loved that guy. He was funny. He was funny because he was never joking, but I don't know how that works. But so I'm pulling my foot back across the bag, right, to try and, you know, regain my balance and walk back to where I was at. This man puts his foot out across the bag to step across it, to also go like towards the rest of the soldiers. So as I'm doing this, I see him move his foot directly where I'm about to put my foot. So I move my foot again, and he moves his foot. He moves his foot exactly where I put my foot at, and I step on his foot. So I'm looking at him like, "I'm sorry?" And he's like, "Bro, like, before you leave here, we're gonna fight." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, for sure. Like that makes sense." It didn't make sense. You did that. You did that to yourself. I watched you do it. Like, you see me see you do it. So yeah, but that's another person that would, like, every time he caught me and Reyes together, he would drop us. Like off rip, he would drop us. He, like, we wouldn't even have to do nothing to get down. But I don't know, for me and for Reyes, like, that was part of the fun for us, at least. Just like every time we see him, we knew he was getting down. Like, this man, I swear to God, this man sent us to the back of the line. Like, we did not eat first while we was at AIT, and that's not like a old, like, you know, you're supposed to eat first. That's not that. It's just like when you form up, right? You don't form up the same way every time. So you're not, you know, sometimes you in the front, sometimes you in the back, sometimes you last, sometimes you first, sometimes you somewhere in between. No, me and Rez was dead last every time. Like, we knew we was gonna be dead last too, so we just didn't even try to get to the front. Drill Sergeant Jackson, you know, courtesy of him before he left. But yeah, before he left, like, he would send us to the back, like, on purpose. Like, we wouldn't do nothing. Like, everybody would be like, not everybody, because you're not supposed to talk in the chow line, but people would be talking, he'd send them to the back, you know, and that's mostly like who he sent to the back. But he felt obligated to send me and Reyes to the back. Like, he made it his life duty. Like, if he seen us looking at each other, he was like, "Oh, y'all want to be cool? Like, y'all want to look at each other. Y'all can look at each other in the back." I'd be like, "We didn't even talk. You said no talking. We didn't do that. We didn't communicate verbally. Like, why are we at the back of the line right now?" Mind you, it's like, okay, that's probably my food. All right, y'all. Hopefully that's my last time cutting out for y'all. But so before I get back to my story about AIT, basically what's going on, I guess we finna graduate right now. Like, they got the stuff out here. I'm gonna show y'all in a second. But everybody just outside making all kinds of random ass noise. Like, what the fuck he got going on over there? Oh, y'all can't see that. But yeah, you know. So hopefully by the end of this, like, that's all the flags and shit that we're supposed to have going on. I don't think we're supposed to be recording, so I'm probably gonna edit that out or like blur it or some shit, so I ain't gotta worry about goddamn Army. But yeah, so I guess we're graduating today. I went in, I got my food. Last edit, that was actually my food, so I went and got that, put it in the bay, so that way I can have that after this is over. I'm hoping this don't take too long. I don't even know if they got my name, because like I said, I was a holdover like before this, so I don't even know if they got my name to say it out loud, or if I'm just gonna be standing here behind a bunch of people. Like, I don't know. They got people waiting. They got like families and stuff over there. My family not here. They came the first week, the first time I was supposed to graduate. No, the second time I was supposed to graduate. Yeah, this is the third. I know. It's a long story. It's a long story. If y'all want that story, I can give y'all that story. I'm not ashamed of it. It is what it is. It happened. So, just gotta move forward in conquest. Conquer. Conquest is not the word I was looking for. Yeah, man. So back to my story about AIT before we start with this, I guess, graduation. So yeah, but me and Reyes used to get smoked a lot by Drill Sergeant Jackson. Like, he would send us to the back for everything. Like, we didn't even have to do too much to get sent to the back. But for us, that was just like that was a teaching lesson for us. Honestly, it was like, life isn't fair, so it don't make no sense to like complain and whine about it. You know, we still had fun. We made the best of it. You know what I'm saying? We met a group of friends. Met a great group of friends there. Some of them, you know what I'm saying, I still mess with. Like our student first. Both of our PGs were all right. Well, one of them was good, but the other one was all right. I ain't gonna speak too much on who was who and what was what. But yeah, I mean, all in all, I enjoy AIT. Trying to think of like really significant things that happened in AIT. Besides the training stuff, which I can't speak about, which is why I haven't brought it up. Besides the training stuff, it ain't really, you know what I'm saying, nothing too heavy that kind of, you know what I'm saying, determined that. I remember we was having we would have like the UAs, which is the urine analysis, and like people be scared, like they'd be scared out their pants about the urine analysis, especially when we came back from holiday block leave. Oh my God, bro! Like if you know you one of the people that can't stop smoking or can't stop doing whatever drug you doing, Army ain't for you, bro. They gonna kick you out so smooth. I know somebody who just got kicked out actually. Oh shit! I think we about to start. Hold on, let me lower this real quick. Yeah, it look like we're about to start in a second. But like I was saying, if you know, like, you're not one of the people that can stop doing whatever, you know what I'm saying, substance that you're doing, I don't even recommend trying to join the Army. Because they gonna catch you. They gonna kick you out. Like, people be, oh my God, it's so many. I got stories for days about dummies walking around here drunk, like at the Airborne school. Like you can't, bro. I'm talking about one dude was telling people he was gonna jump off the 250-foot towers, like everything, like, man, it's crazy, bro. But yeah, man. So AIT was fun. I feel like AIT was a lot more diverse for me. Just for the simple fact that, like, you meet a lot. You meet a lot more, just different people. Like, I didn't know there was going to be so many male cooks. Honestly, I thought there would be like a lot less. Like, that was one of Reyes and I reasons for going in as a cook. He was like, well, that's where all the shorties going to be. Shit, might as well. It was a lot more males there than we thought it was going to be. I ain't gonna lie. I think this lieutenant's gonna get ready for his speech though. He looking around like he want to fight. Yeah, it's looking like we're getting ready to start in a minute. I'm sure they're gonna tell us to put our phones up because I know for a fact we can't record. They ain't gonna let that fly. But yeah, so I know this kind of chopped up and it's probably chaotic, so I'm gonna go ahead and give an in-depth version of my Army experience video. I'm not gonna redo the I'm not gonna do the why I joined. I'm not gonna redo that one, but I'm gonna redo the Army experience video because this one was kind of choppy. But I'm finna see what they hitting on. All right, I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. They got me hot. I ain't gonna lie, they got me hot. So time check. It's been about an hour since y'all seen me last. So I was sitting outside at the graduation, right? And I'm thinking everything hunky-dory. I'm all cool. Like, you know, I'm out there. They doing the ceremony and stuff. So I'm like, I ain't got no wings. Like, nobody handed me no wings. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nothing. Everybody else got wings in their hand. They waiting for somebody special to pin them. They allow you to let whoever you want to pin them wings. I ain't had nobody in mind anyway because my family didn't come for this one. That's a long story in and of itself, but basically they not here right now. So I ain't got nobody to pin mine, so I wasn't really tripping off of it. I was like, all right, you pin them, I pin them, it don't matter who pin them. But come to find out, I'm not even supposed to be graduating today because of the whole holdover situation. So I guess the terms of my punishment was I'm not graduating until everybody else has graduated from Charlie Company. Everybody who's gonna graduate has graduated. Remember that group of people I told you I wasn't jumping? Yeah, they ain't graduate today. They graduate tomorrow. So do I. That's always fun. That's always fun. I'm gonna go ahead and head this way. So yeah, that happened. It was very hot. I ain't gonna lie. I was very hot. Honestly, it's gotten to the point where I've been here so long, like, oh my god, oh my god, I've been here so long. I've been here at least double the amount of time you're supposed to be here. At least double. If y'all want to know about that whole experience, because I remember at one time I was vlogging it for Instagram. Not supposed to do that, but I ain't know. By the time I found out, that's not the reason I got recycled. So, but yeah, man, like, I've been here double the original time I'm supposed to be here, at the very least. Like, I probably done tripled it at this point. Honestly, I need to write a book, like just a whole book about it, because I could probably get you through it. So yeah, that's that. And so I ain't get to graduate today. I gotta graduate tomorrow, so now I gotta go stand in the ceremony again that I was just in, but I gotta do it again. But I gotta do it with just 3rd platoon. So all because I was in 3rd platoon at my other 2 companies. I'm not even in 3rd platoon here. I'm not in the platoon at all here. So I ain't gonna lie, that had got me tight. Other than that, I had pretty much wrapped this video up. Honestly, I'm not looking to do nothing right now. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna get a suitcase tomorrow when I get paid. Y'all could come with me and the PX and do that. Y'all can see the PX, see what it look like. But other than that, I ain't have too much planned out for tomorrow. Tonight, I'm not leaving tonight. I just got some Wendy's. That's the food I kept talking about when I was talking about my food. So yeah, so there's a lot going on right now. But yeah, so that's what we're looking at right now. PX tomorrow. Y'all get to see that, explore that with me. I'm really going for a suitcase. So they got this big suitcase. I actually have one. I went and got one last weekend, but they had this big suitcase that can hold a lot of stuff. That's just, it is what it is. It's just a big suitcase. I already got one, but I feel like I need another one, so I'm gonna go ahead and get another one. And that's just that. So I'll see y'all boys.